Hi, my name is Arby and I'm a master's student here at the University of Calgary. I'm here today to talk to you about waste, zero waste, and what you can do to help us reach our zero waste goals. The world generates a lot of waste, about 2.1 billion tons every year. Each Canadian produces 2.7 kilograms of waste each day. All this waste generates greenhouse gas emissions and contaminates our water and soil. We literally end up eating our own waste. So, what can we do about this? We can adopt a zero waste lifestyle. The University of Calgary is doing this by becoming a zero waste campus, and part of our waste produced is from students and residents. To show us how to implement the zero waste strategy in our daily lives, I'm joined by my friend, Megan Fong.
Thanks, RV. So today what we're going to do is discuss zero waste strategies in further detail. So the zero waste strategy hierarchy includes rethink, reduce, and reuse. And once you've applied these, then you can go ahead and look at recycling and composting.
Cool, so should we jump into some examples?
Yeah, so let's start with rethink. So I will have you hold these mandarins here. I have an example here with mandarins. So here we have mandarins in their natural form, peel and everything. Then we have mandarins that have been pre-cut, peeled, and they're stored in this container. So in this instance, you have to rethink your behaviors and the way that you look at purchasing or consuming products. So in this case, your best choice would be to choose the natural version versus this version, just because it doesn't reduce as much waste.
So let's jump into reducing. Let's take a look at this huge package over here. This is a package full of paper towels that's wrapped in a plastic wrapping, and every single item in here is gonna go into the garbage. But instead of purchasing this, and you purchase a washcloth instead, nothing here is going into the garbage, and you can use this multiple times, and it'll probably be here long after this entire package is gone. So this is another example of how you can reduce.
Awesome. That's actually a really good point. Another example is to reduce is looking at actually purchasing your groceries in bulk. So here we have some popcorn kernels here. And so you can go to these bulk stores and you can bring in reusable bags and you can purchase items in bulk. And so basically this is reducing your waste, because rather than purchasing something in plastic, paper, where multiple items end up in the garbage, you're reducing your waste because you're going ahead and purchasing in bulk. Which kind of transitions into our whole idea here of reusing. So here what RB is holding is actually a pickle jar. So we had some pickles in here, they've been eaten. Yeah, it smells good. And so what we're gonna do here is, once you purchase items, for example, in bulk, you can go ahead and once you've cleaned your jars, and you can actually store some of your items in here so that they remain fresh and they're ready for use. So just a quick example here. Just a quick. So as you can see, I won't pour the whole thing in, but that's an example of how you can go ahead.
Awesome. And then lastly, we have recycle. So after you've done your rethinking, your reducing, and your reusing, we can think about recycling. So let's say you have two products over here. When you think about recycling, you gotta think about the materials that you have with you. When you're looking at these containers, plastic can only be recycled about 2 or 3 times, but paper can be recycled many more times. So when you have the option between the two, the better pick is to pick the paper one. So thank you, Megan, so much for joining me today and showing everybody how we can rethink,
Reduce,
reuse,
and recycle.
Rethink. Okay, I guess that's the end of it. You rethink, reduce, and okay, I can't do that part.
Okay.
I keep forgetting the 3. I'm such a bad environment student.
And as Anne-Marie Bonneau says, it's better to have, it's worse than, oh boy. I'll start that again.